Hello Captains, it's me TONIK TZW. We're here in the Tier 7 American battleship, the Alabama, and yes, it is Kraken number 174, so there's the spoiler alert for you at the start. I've called this one, you give it, I'll take it, because it doesn't matter how it comes. So let's have a look at the team sheet. We've got mostly a Tier 7 team, with a couple of Tier 6s thrown into boot. We're on Warriors path, we're starting on B cap, and we're going to play the middle of the map to start. Now obviously, as I've been doing recently, because it takes a long time to produce videos, we're going to run a double speed. I know it doesn't look double speed with the Alabama because it's not such a fast ship, but we're trying to cover this destroyer in the center and see what we can do to help him. So we're playing our cap, but we're going to look at being ready to move and position and shoot at targets wherever they may be. Now we're going to blind fire a few of these targets across the top, do what we can. We're not going to get magnificent salvos off it, but there is a Jaeger in the center of the map, and even though we've only got armor piercing loaded, we are going to put some shots out there and we're going to land one shell. We're running Azure Lane Colorado on this one, I think. We'll check at the end. So where we're getting the faster reload, we are losing some accuracy with it as well, not running a full accuracy build. But the Miyoko's out there as well. It's potentially going to be running down our Fletcher. Our Fletcher is going to play an absolute class piece of work there in zigzagging through those torpedoes. But we are 3 ships down, barely 3 minutes into the game, and this is not looking good. Now, I often say that the team with destroyers left at the end is the one that is most likely to win, especially when there are only capital ships left in the game, and we are going to get to that point on this one. But here we go, Constellation has turned himself into a rock. He's going to be backing up slowly. It is a cheap shot, but the guns are loaded, they're going out there, and we get our first kill of the game. Straight away we're looking round for our next target. Miyoko is going to disappear, Colorado is going to disappear. Here comes the Akatsuki. So we're going to turn and we're going to push towards this island here. I know we're giving up some broadside to the battleships and the cruiser, but we've switched to high explosive. We've already taken half his health, and all we need is that Fletcher to spot him. We get 2 turrets out, the Fletcher's going guns, and I cheesily pick up the kill there, but I was doing what I could to help him. Now the ships that pushed round here to Charlie Cap, they've all been killed. I think that was the 3 ships that were out of the game in the opening minutes. There's the torpedoes from the Akatsuki. Yep, missed those by a mile, mate. And we got the Vanguard, and I think it's an Anhalt that's round the corner here that has taken this cap. The Fletcher is coming back this way. He's played his cap in the middle of the map. He's taken that. He's now going to push across for Charlie Cap. Meanwhile, red team are sailing into A cap, but I'm quite confident that the guys across there can take care of business. Surely they can. Hopefully. We are moving away. We're going to support this destroyer onto Charlie. We're going to put shots out at that Miyoko if somebody could just keep him spotted. There's the Vanguard, shots across the top. The Miyoko is going to have us spotted, and I think that Vanguard is going to pop a shot across the top of us. We're only just under 58,000 damage halfway through the game. It's not a huge scoring game really, is it? But we are going to improve on this damage total. Now, yeah, the Fletcher I think gets a little bit greedy here because he sails around a little bit too close to that Anhalt on the corner and gets some torpedoes on, but it costs him his ship. So I decide that as the smoke screen's there, I'm going to turn out from the Anhalt because I'm sure that he's expecting me to come sailing around the corner too. He's taken down my spotter plane, so I can't see where he is. But there is another ship pushing into the center of the map there. Red team are trying to take control of Bravo Cap, and I'm figuring, can I get shots on this Anhalt? We want all the turrets to be there. We've got a nice flat broadside, but somebody else puts a shot in. We do pick up the kill, but it's barely 1,000 hit points for that kill, and now we've got the Vanguard parked behind the island, so we're going to try and get him reset. But we aren't quick enough. There is the Miyoko, and I'm thinking, oh, I wish I had held my shells for that guy, because that would have been a beautiful, beautiful shot. But he is taken care of by the champagne. I'm sat on this cap and I do something a little bit silly here. I push out and get myself detected because I want to do some damage to that Vanguard. Much better hit on him there going through the superstructure, but he is going to keep us reset on this capture point. We have got a 4% reload reduction on the ship now. I know there's a destroyer out there and I'm half expecting him to come round behind me, knowing that the Vanguard is in front of me, so I don't know exactly where to put my guns here. But the Vanguard is taking more hits. We are about to take this cap, and so we're going to push forward and see if we can get rid of the Vanguard. There's another salvo out there. We're down to about 19 seconds on the reload here, and there we see a destroyer coming charging in. And I'm going to get the shock of my life in a moment, and I think the only thing that saves me is that because it's a Jaeger, he probably hasn't got a torpedo reload available. He's just spammed all his torps out in the other direction, and we pick up the kill there. And at this point in the game, I didn't actually realise that I was on 4 kills. I was just pulling the trigger as and when I had shells ready. Now this Vanguard, I could have slammed it into reverse and let him come towards me and just backed up and used my faster reload to keep chipping away at him. But he's decided that he's going to come charging towards me to ram me. Red team still do have 1 destroyer out there. There's no way I'm going to be able to get out of the way of this Vanguard. The mistake has been made in going forward, but he's going to ram us and take a high caliber. We are going to pick up the Kraken Unleashed, and I'm happy with that one. We did end up winning the game, the last destroyer. I can't remember if he survived or not. We'll have a look at the screen in a second. But 115,000 damage, we get the solo cap, we get the 5 kills. Somehow we got a flood on something. I have no idea what, but there we go. Yeah, the last destroyer did survive but was unable to convert it to victory for red team, and quite happy there to pick up MVP and top spot for the team. So that was Kraken 174. One more we need for 175, and then we start the crusade onwards and upwards to 200. So don't forget to smash that like button. Leave me a comment below. Tell me how many Krakens you're on, because I know some people are on absolutely hundreds. And as always, until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye.